All right, so we got Will here, Shady McCoy, and this is GTS. I know nothing about turbos. I know it has a fucking sick interior though, that's my favourite part.
If you want to come to the interior, we can.
Yeah, all factory is pretty wild, eh? Like such sick. Righty guys, forgot to film an intro when I was out there. I went for a drive. We're going to run down Shady's new GTS, Gyon's FGX and Daniel's XR6 Turbo Ute. These things are absolute weapons, so we're going to run down all the boys' cars. We did a bit of a Q&A, a bit of shit talking with the boys, and yes, we had a bit of a run-in with Highway Patrol. So I'm going to drop all that in the video now. We're pretty lucky. Police kind of worked with us. Next time they said they're happy to help us film this content if we got their mobile number, so they're happy to help move traffic. I thought I'd go into it a bit more about the whole parking fine situation. So yes, we got up at 4 AM for a sunrise, and we were parked in the middle of the road, out in the middle of the bush, in the middle of nowhere. We all got parking fines. This is now a defective vehicle. I don't have to take it over the pits or anything, like doesn't have to be inspected, so I'm very lucky. I just need to pay the fine and get it mod plated, and then hopefully I should be sweet. So they were pretty good about it. I thought I was going to get away with a warning because there is an engineering certificate that came with the vehicle for the air suspension, but it was done in Western Australia, and I don't have a Queensland mod plate. So yeah, they pretty much said there's nothing I could do there, blah blah blah. So yeah, you can't complain about it. You just got to pay it, move on, and learn from it. So, anyway, I'm going to skip to these rundowns and go from there. All right, so we got Will here, Shady McCoy, and this is GTS. Give us a rundown.
XR. GTS, 2013, Gen F, Series 1. Gen F is Series 1. Gen F2 is, I don't know, I'm rambling.
It's about to be a Gen F2.
About to be a Gen F2. We're doing a Gen F2 conversion. We're doing wrap, we're doing wheels. I just put coilovers in it as well. It's pretty stock for now. It's got intake, extractors, and then boost upgrade as well.
And it's got one of these suckers.
Yeah, it's got a nice little sunroof. This thing's fully optioned from factory. Previous owner literally ticked every single box, spare wheel and all. But yeah, looks pretty clean, it's pretty tidy. Just the intake kind of sets it off, makes it look like it's got heaps more work than what it actually does. But we do have big plans. It's going E85, added that slurred as one word. E85, ported blower, lid spacers, ported heads, big cam, exhaust.
Hell yeah.
So minimum 700 is the goal. Aiming for 750 though. Interior is completely stock. I don't know why it took so long to say interior, but interior is pretty stock. But we are going full custom interior. My design's down in Sydney. He's doing a full custom interior, Alcantara, diamond stitched. And yeah, but it is auto. It does hammer fucking pretty hard for a stock
paddle
car.
shift?
Nah, non-paddle shift.
Oh, okay.
Mate,
Never
non-paddle shift. It's
mind.
got a fucking, come look at this. Come look at this.
We got the rip shift.
Mate, non-paddle shift. We don't need no turbo 400. We got fucking rip shift.
Why did he put it in park?
Why do you put it in park in the VS?
So this is Gyon and his FGX. So give us a bit of a tour.
All right. So it's a 2015 year FGX G6E Turbo. It's in fine alloy, which is 1 in like 64 ever made. Engine work, I did the whole top end, so like head stars, valve springs, timing chain, pump gears, you know, just the basic stuff. Upgraded turbo, 3582 GDX Gen 2. Damn, that's a fucking mouthful.
That's all just numbers, for me.
I
know nothing about turbos. I know it has a fucking sick interior though, that's my favourite part.
If you want to come to the interior, we can have a look at it. I've got a tan interior. It's a bit dirty right now, I need a bit of a clean, but we've got the tan interior. This is factory.
Yeah, all factory is pretty wild, like such sick colour.
So that's pretty rare, especially in this paint to interior colour combo. But other than that, it's pretty standard. I've got like a Sprint boot lip, factory wheels with some Shockworks coilovers, and it makes around 700 horsepower, so she goes a bit.
I feel like, because I've had one Barrow before, I feel like that was 600 horsepower. Like driving a 600 horsepower Commodore versus 600 horsepower turbo car, like turbo feels
crazy,
way more. So like 700, I feel like that would be fucking wild.
I always say that. Like, I think because obviously you got the V8s and superchargers a bit more linear. Turbo is obviously going to have, like, you know.
Yeah, when that thing kicks in, like Yeah, I don't know. Even though I'm a Holden guy, like fuck, I know that would feel way more wild. Like our car's the exact same horsepower.
Yeah.
That would be an animal.
Yeah. So it goes pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's always awkward at the end. Right. Now we've got Wave here, and this is XR6 Turbo Ute. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, man.
Onto the next.
Good.
Yeah, onto the next one. Nah, right. So give us a rundown. What it is, what it ain't. What it is, what it ain't.
What's done to it? Garrett 3582 Gen 2 Turbo, Haltech, stock bottom end. Everything but the bottom end. I don't know what's going through my mind there, but
Is there plans?
there is. We've got a stock bottom end getting built. Honestly, I didn't even know I was gonna have Haltech and all that stuff, and then it just got pumped on me by my tuner. But that's fine.
That's building cars, eh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the build's gonna cost this much.
I think I went like probably 25 over budget. Even box, it blew on the first day turning the box up.
Yeah.
As Gyon's has gone almost 2 years on a stock box, and you've seen what Gyon's car does.
Yeah, fries.
Yeah, 1,000 horsepower ZF, Garrett Turbo, Haltech. It's got cams, same exhaust as Gyon's, 2.5, 4-inch dump, 2.5 to 3.5 Venom exhaust, but we're doing a little changeover, so maybe wait for that.
Got a fully sick front mount.
Yeah, so we've got a 1,000 horsepower intercooler, Plasman. It's in black, kind of keep a little bit more sleeper for myself. I want to do an F6 front end, anything FGX front end. It's like it's a blank canvas for what I paid for it and what I put into it. Like I can do whatever I want to the car. Like a front end swap, I don't really care about losing a
exactly
genuine Mark 1 bar. Like it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, that's sick. That's the cool thing about, you know, if you're not looking at reselling a car. Like something like this, I want to put wild wheels on it, and it makes me want to put smaller brakes on it. But I'm like, oh, I bought, you know, it's a GTSR. Like
a bit more of a collectible car.
Yeah.
Like if I had like a F6, I don't know. You see like. I love bikes. I don't know. FPV compared to HSV is completely different ballpark.
Yeah.
Like a GTSR is double the value of a good, like, F6. It's just how it is. Like Holdens are more expensive.
Not many F6 Utes out there though, is there?
They're a lot more hard to come by. Definitely,
so the price could start, you know, getting close to that.
Yeah. So. Nah, bro. I'll have to take you for a rip one day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
what power does it put out?
Hasn't been dynoed yet.
Yeah.
We've been remote tuning it with Steele from Melbourne. He's my tuner. Why? He's just, you know, you'll have that tuner. It is just how it goes.
He's your guy.
So yeah, we're running like 21 pound. It's a small frame turbo, you know, goal's 24. Probably won't make much more, but, you know, dyno it, dial it all in, then have some fun on the track. Like you've just seen, it's just been tracked.
Yeah,
you know, messing around with it and just running it in as well, especially the box, had to run it in and yeah.
Sick. Well, yeah, that's Daniel and that's his XR6 Ute.
Thank you.
All right, so now you've seen all the boys' cars. That's the main thing I wanted to run through. You've probably seen my car in another video, but if you haven't, it's a 2017 GTSR Maloo, 6.2 litre LSA. It's got a few things done, typical cam, oil pump. It's got a porta blower, intake, boost upgrade, the whole snaz. Yeah, it's bagged, which it's now defected for. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to run through the boys' cars with you. All right, so you have it. You've had a rundown of all the boys and their cars. Now we're gonna do a bit of a Q&A that I put on my Instagram story. Me and Gyon start talking about some other topics. Big one is responsibility that you have when you got your mates in the car. I feel like this isn't spoken about enough. So yeah, we go into that. It gets pretty deep, but yeah, you know, it needs to be spoken about. So yeah, check it out. All right, so first question, what did the cops say?
Pretty much that the GTS is the best car here.
Don't air out in front of cops. Just don't do it.
Yeah. Don't start your bro. We were all starting our cars in front of the cops, and I was like, "Fuck, boys, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?"
Don't start your car. Don't look at it.
You
don't
started
drive
your car. The exhaust went. And I was like,
and
I heard that. I was like, no.
As soon as they arrive, they go, "So who drove here?" And we all, when we probably didn't need to say anything, "Yep,
he did."
Yep, I drove.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what type of skid did you do today?
Bro, they were trying to bait us. Bro, whatever. Come kill my bar.
Bro, he's at home fucking hitting that, bro.
Well, they're gonna, either way, if they defect you, you walk away happy man. If you're there all fucking weird, they defect you anyway, but you look like a little, I don't know, unhappy man. That made no sense.
That makes sense.
I'm trying to find
Math. Shady math.
Please come, please don't come.
Yeah. It's
like,
the same
take it as a blessing.
situation.
You either
Yeah.
got caught for a good reason, but like we're fine. You just take it. How much do we?
You gotta try and sweet talk him.
Yeah.
So
That was a $60 visit.
we've got a few questions here from my last story. Someone said someone needs to get all the best Fords and all the best Holdens and do a cruise. We've done it. This
I think he means
is
like
us.
cruise, like
Yeah, maybe we'll do the cruise part though.
yeah,
Yeah.
people.
Cars you've gone to flip but ended up being shitboxes, if any. I can't. I don't really want to drop that, eh? Like
Don't drop that.
the only car.
Follow you,
Yeah.
might see it.
So the only car I've ever lost money in is a car. I blew a gearbox 2 days after I bought it, and my brother cashed in on this because I sold it to him, like lost a couple of grand. Like I fixed it, put a gearbox in it, and then he sold it and made $6,000. So
Damn,
yeah,
that's your brother?
yeah,
Crazy.
I know.
Hey, your foot, boom.
No.
Straight up.
Go back.
Wait.
Your head. Bump. Sorry.
Yeah.
When we put questions up on our story, we don't want surface level. When's the next meet? When's this? You should do this, bro. We want like actual fucking
Bro,
like. You know, what was your, I don't know. I want like actual shit, like to fucking talk about me, my upbringing,
100%.
fucking like what,
I've
most
had a-
hectic stories, or not just like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be putting wheels on the GTS.
Bro,
And then I'm gonna, I don't know. I feel like everything's so surface level.
and the thing is, when you think it's not cool to deep a question, just deep it, because we might have the answers for you.
Yeah. I've actually got a good one from Fitzy. I want to know how you got to where you are now and your story of buying and selling cars. So it's actually funny. The first thing I ever bought and sold, and I was like that fucking guy in school that bought laser pointers from China, three for $20 on eBay, and I would sell them for $20 each.
He's a black market, bro.
Until
young hustle.
un-
I was selling vapes at school, legit.
until I got
you
done.
went to school last year.
Like, do you know how?
No, I'm talking like in like year 9.
Yeah, but what do you sell now?
Bigger
I can't put. Yeah. So yeah, I was that guy that you shine a pointer at the whiteboard when the teacher's writing, and then people find out. Oh, Josh's selling them. Everyone wants a laser pointer.
Yeah.
And then what did I do? Did the typical scooter parts, BMX bikes.
It's all fun and games until you get like.
Wait, were you in sales before you did your personal thing?
Yeah. No, I
you were
was.
car salesman,
So.
right? Yeah.
So then I started doing like BMX bikes and then motocross bikes, like little CRFs and shit, flipping them. And what did I do?
Then you had a big stack.
I had the thing that I probably made the most money on was little fishing tinnies, like those river rats, like that would spray jetties.
Oh, true.
There was like a craze of it, and you could buy a tinny for like $400 from Brisbane, bring it back to the Gold Coast, put up an edit of it doing like crazy shit in a sick fucking spray.
Yeah.
And the rich,
These things for them,
like $400 you'd pay for a hole, and then the rich kids I'd put up for like $1,500. So yeah, moved on from these boat things. Bought my first ute, which was a VZ Commodore, and for $4,000.
Yellow one.
No, it was a white VZ, and I flipped that.
You still got a story, eh?
Yeah,
bro,
within 2 weeks. So if you want to check it out, go on my Instagram, click previous cars. It's not up to date, but it's got all the cars from my early years kind of right up. So
It's pretty sick to see. Like,
And
even,
then-
like I used to go through your story and be like VZ, SV6, SV6.
all right, I'll do one more question. Why don't you race motocross anymore? Crashes. So I've had 3 knee recos, but the one that ended it for me was New Year's Eve 2021. Someone cross jumped me. It wasn't my fault. Broke 2 vertebrae, 4 ribs, punctured my lung, and had a little bit of a head injury. So yeah, nothing really scared me until that point when it's like could be life changing. So that's why I've got the, me and my brother have gone down a full different route with drift cars. We've got a cage around us now. Yeah, that's basically it.
That's crazy what like
Life
How
can
you-
throw at ya.
yeah, especially like before it happens, how you think you're invincible, but
100%.
in reality, we're all just human.
Yeah, legit.
Like, anything could go wrong at any time.
100%.
No matter what you do, you could be just driving casually.
Yep. I lost a mate last year in an S13. That's the whole reason my Sylvia's gone down this huge route with the full cage, the 6-point harnesses, everything.
Yeah.
Is he was just sitting in the back seat and just someone being stupid in a 700 horsepower S13 with semi slicks in the rain. Like
Yeah, nah. But it happens, like, even with me and my brother, like, we've been through bad shit where we've had pretty serious crashes,
yeah,
and it wakes you up,
100%.
but, we still love it, and we still go for it, but you just
take the different paths.
Yeah, time and a place as well.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. It's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you don't want to put others at risk too.
Yeah, I think that's the number one thing for us that we try to tell everyone is like, yeah, you can have your fun and play around, but if it's going to put someone at risk, then really think about it.
Think about what you're doing,
Yeah.
because that can change lives. It's not just the person, you know, if you hurt someone, it's not just them that it affects. Like seeing people's parents afterwards, like, you know, it affects hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And
it's just something you don't think about, but
we've gone down a heavy fucking, this is a deep one.
no, but that's what it takes sometimes. Like for me, for the young people to realize, like, yeah, you can send it hard and it's cool, but is it worth it though?
Doing a cool video on the street isn't worth it. If you hurt one of your mates, like,
You would
fuck,
be
man, how
having nightmares, bro.
yeah, I don't know how people, certain people, I don't know how they wake up, man. How you know how they're still going out, living life,
Like
partying,
nothing,
like
Yeah, I don't know.
wild. But yeah, anyway, that's enough for today. Yeah,
Awesome.
that went really deep, but fuck it. I just wanted to run through the boys' cars with you, and yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see, and we'll see you next time.